Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy AJ. I'm here with Rage. Team USA. They just went 5-0 at the exhibition games, but is Team USA in trouble? Let's talk about it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. You're now tuned in the
Hoops World.
We played that I want to kill everything in front of me. So
670.
we did it!
I hit the streets just to get a bag. I pack, he got toe tagged. I punched the nigga for shorty. I'm John Woo with the 40. You not gang nor the homie. Don't blow me, no, you don't know me. Gang shit, members only. You wasn't there, I was lonely. You wasn't there, I was lonely. Dog nights, blicky on me. I was just stacking my commas up. Head down, trying to run it up. These niggas be steady, be clocking.
Yeah, man. So, man, Team USA, man. Let me read this quick article from NBA.com. It says the Americans finished their exhibition slate 5-0, but there was only one game that was a true cakewalk. That was against Serbia, the team that will face the U.S. on Sunday in the first Olympic game this summer for both teams. Canada gave the U.S. issues at times. Australia came from way back to make things interesting in the end. South Sudan nearly pulled off an upset as a 43.5-point underdog, and the Germans had the lead over the U.S. with 4 minutes left on Monday, bro. So what is your thoughts, man? Why is Team USA, well, I guess outside of Serbia, why does Team USA seem to be struggling to you, bro? Like, I know we just watched Brian with her say they were people are panicking, and USA's, because we're all used to USA being like 40, 30-point blowouts every single game. But
Powerhouse, the
yeah,
powerhouse of the
What do
world,
you think
the
is really
powerhouse of
wrong?
the world.
Yeah, what do you think is wrong with USA, bro?
Well, so it's clear that it's like a talent overload.
Yeah,
We keep trying. If you watch the game, and offensively, it's just bouncing around different players and just letting them cook. There's
yeah,
no real system. All of these other world teams have like an actual system built around. There's actual coaching. With everybody on Team USA, it's just kind of give the ball to him, see what's up. There's Drew Holiday, Steph Curry, LeBron, Anthony Edwards. It's just bouncing around people. There's no actual point guard that's, running an offense compared to everybody else. Like Germany had Dennis Schroeder running point guard.
yeah.
Canada has Shea. There's an actual system there. It's just like a talent overload, and they just struggle to get it together. A lot of turnovers as well with just nothing going on.
Yeah, because like when I watch Team USA, it's like like you just said, the offense looks all scrambled. I'm seeing a bunch of ISO and Braun. It just there's no fluidity, no like gel. Because like we talk about international basketball, and it's so like it's really team oriented. These guys are sacrificing their roles. People are not really in star situations. The guys that we see in the NBA that in Canada, like say Shea and Jamal Murray, Jamal Murray had to take a step back and like realize, the team's bigger than me, and I feel like USA hasn't really found that gel of like somebody sacrificing and being like, yo, this is bigger than me. I gotta do what I gotta do, play like star in my role to get these wins. Because LeBron these past 2 games, bro, he's been looking like he's been carrying US.
He's the best player, he looks like, man. It's just
After,
this guy,
yeah,
every single game, every game that Team USA has played, it seems. This is the guy taking over. This 40-year-old man
yeah,
is the one that is just taking over. He's the one guy that's been able to consistently end it, and it's insane that in
yeah.
2024 LeBron James is still the one for
You
Team
got
USA, and
Syph,
it
you
just
got
makes me wonder what is going to happen in 4 years from now. What is our plan? What is Team USA's plan?
Syph, have you been watching Team USA? You want to jump in here or?
Yeah, I've been watching them a bit, and I don't know what Steve Kerr is doing.
Oh,
It is okay. So first of all, why is okay? Look, I'm not the biggest Jason Tatum guy,
yeah,
but why isn't Jason Tatum starting?
yeah,
And same thing goes with Anthony Edwards. It's just and look, I like Booker, I like Drew Holiday. It's hard to find a bad player on this team, but
yeah,
Tatum has proved that he could play very high level team basketball. Like he knows how to pass the ball.
yeah. I agree.
Very good creator. Anthony Edwards, dynamic scorer. He was their guy in FIBA last year. I don't know. It feels like Kerr has a problem with Anthony Edwards that goes beyond basketball. So I don't know. That's just me speculating, but
Nah, I definitely agree. These lineups, because I know they're like Kerr said, you're supposed to be experimenting with the lineups, but you're supposed to go with what's working. And for me, I think Anthony Edwards and Jason Tatum Anthony should be at the 2, and Jason Tatum should start at the 4. I think, in my opinion. Like in my opinion, I think it should be LeBron. No, right. Steph, LeBron should be in there. Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, and then now the Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis situation is really, really weird because Steve Kerr has been starting Joel Embiid like a lot, probably these whole 5 games. And well, I think one of the games Anthony Davis started, but it's just been a lot of Embiid minutes. And now I think I look on NBA Twitter and Embiid's getting a lot of flack. Like his game seems not to be translating with stars. I think he's used to like being the center of attention and him being the center guy. And it just hasn't been really translating because he misses his middies. It's just I
He
think
also
Anthony Davis
slows
is
down the game.
yeah,
It
yeah,
just
exactly.
Anthony Davis, like he's a little younger, more spry.
Yeah.
I remember. So I was watching the Olympics. Credit to them, they have full basketball games from 2012,
Yeah.
and I was watching USA versus Nigeria. Back when we had Kobe, Chris Paul, Tyson
yeah.
Chandler,
Dream
prime
days.
LeBron, prime
Yeah.
KD, and a common theme with those teams was just, hey, speed. Those guys ran all the time.
Yeah.
And it just, when you're playing team basketball, and especially in FIBA, you can't do the slow half-court thing with Embiid. You got to play high. You got to play fast. Got to play high-speed basketball.
Yeah. This international game, it fits AD better because he can switch 1 through 5. He's just a lot more versatile than Joel Embiid because Embiid, you have to be in the drop all the time. And then if Embiid's not really hitting the thing with Embiid, he tries to be a guard too much. Like get in the post and use your body, use your size, and get post moves going. He tries to be a guard too much and tries to shoot that midi constantly. And if it's missing, he's just not effective. So that's why I think he's like you said, he slows the game down, and why the USA's kind of been struggling. I mean, these past outside of Serbia, it's been like USA's been this close to losing almost every game, like this close. And I know people are freaking out. I mean, we went 5-0, but it's just you see how the world has changed, where the world is starting to get a lot better than they usually were. Like USA used to be clear levels above the world. Now the world seems like they're just neck and neck with the USA, and so I wanted to comment. There's one thing before we get into Steve Kerr's lineups, but what do you guys think that who has the best like chance to beat USA? I think out of these teams, I know like the world rankings, they had Germany, they had Spain up there, France, Germany, and Serbia, I think, as like those top best teams. But who do you think really stands out to you guys that could beat the USA and be a problem for them?
Well, we just saw Germany.
Yeah.
We just saw Germany look kind of scary. Obviously, we saw like how Canada looked against us
Canada
as
looked great.
well. Canada did look great. There's obviously other teams that will give us problems, but it's obviously really just Canada and the other teams with other high quality NBA players that you're looking at right now. Obviously, even South Sudan, but it's
Dark
just
horse.
it's but they gave us it's just it's a 1 point game. It took a LeBron game winning layup to beat them.
Yeah.
But looking at Canada and you look at and then there's still like Australia.
Australia is a sleeper too. Yeah, Patty Mills.
There
You got
there's you got people but with
Josh
these
Giddey.
teams, it's just that these guys play for their lives, and then being in a system and running fast and fast and fast, you see these guys, and it's just not comparable to like what we're trying to do if you got Embiid slowing everything down, or
Yeah.
you just have a bunch of crazy stuff going on in between superstars. Then you can't really find a gel, and that's something that Team USA has to find if you got if you want to win every game and win gold, because one of these teams it's clear that one of these teams could sneak one out.
Yeah.
There's NBA talent across the world. It's just gotten better. So for Team USA, it's really just about getting that gel in between everybody. But there's
Yeah.
definitely some teams out there.
I really like Australia. I really like Canada. Germany looks good. I think South Sudan and France could be dark horses. I think because Wemby and we got Wemby, Rudy Gobert, Fournier. Though France is going to be one of those sleeper teams. In South Sudan, I think going to be they have height and they have athleticism on South Sudan, which caught the USA by surprise. Go ahead, Saif.
I'd say, I don't know, I think Canada, that's a pretty basic answer.
Yeah.
Just a ton of players. They got SGA, Jamal Murray, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
They have, Jordy Fernandez, who he's running a pretty good system there in Canada.
Yeah.
Better than what Kerr is for us. The NBA is also, we're in a weird in between era where the old players are still good, the young players are still good, and we don't have an American face of the league yet.
Yeah.
It's just we're in that era where we're just in an in between state, and maybe Cooper Flag changes that when he gets drafted.
Yeah.
But until then, we're now, I don't know, we're just in a changing of a guard, and I don't know if Steve Kerr knows what to do.
Yeah. I want to comment on that too, because me and Razor talking about like at the next, like we're watching how LeBron has been carrying these past 2 games, and the next 4 years from now, I think USA is not. They might be cooked, because if LeBron, Steph, KD is not there, USA could be possibly cooked in 4 years if they don't have, because our farm system is not as good as the world, bro. It's not. The world has a better farm system as far as like 16, 17, 18-year-olds playing world basketball, playing pro, developing faster. It's like you see the best players in the world in the NBA right now. Giannis, Jokic, Embiid,
Luca.
Luca, those the best players in the NBA right now are
Yeah,
all
you
foreign.
can't.
They're
Yeah,
all foreign.
you can't make that up. You can't make
Yeah,
that up.
they're all foreign, bro. So it's like
Even
it's
Wemby's going to be there
Wemby,
very soon.
Wemby, yeah.
Wemby's going to be there very soon. Like,
It's literally
imagine if
the world.
Wemby was put on a really good team. I mean, but
Yeah,
you just saw this. They got Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes. They're figuring out something.
yeah.
There
So
were just rumors about them wanting to get Lauri Markkanen. Seeing rumors of them moving off of Keldon Johnson for Cam Johnson. So there's something going on in San Antonio, and
yeah.
Wemby
So
is
as
another
far as
guy that's looking scary.
the world is coming close, and I think after this, like Saif said, after this changing of the guard, it's gonna be real scary for USA 4 years from now. Like who's gonna be the best? Last thing before we get out of here, Kevin Durant is gonna. They saying he's day to day. Where do you guys see KD in this lineup? How does he fit? What is your starting lineup? I guess with KD. I'm interested to see if Steve Kerr brings him off the bench or he starts him. Like it's because you gotta have to fit KD in this. The games are on. I think the first game's on Sunday. You're gonna have to fit KD in here somehow. What is your plan for KD?
What do you think, Saif?
So if he's healthy, then
Yeah.
no brainer start him.
Yeah.
I'd say what was the starting five?
Steph, you
Jrue
could put Steph,
Holiday,
Braun,
Booker.
Steph at the 1. You could put. It's tough because you could put KD's gonna be at the 3.
I think
You
I'd
could put
bench
LeBron
Booker.
at the 2. You could put LeBron at the 2.
Would it be, I'd probably put Steph, Anthony Edwards,
Mhm.
LeBron,
KD at the
and then
4.
there'd
KD.
be yep, and then
AD at the 5. That's a versatile lineup, though.
Yeah.
That's a tall,
yeah,
versatile lineup. Steph,
KD,
yeah,
so it'd be Steph, Anthony Edwards, KD, LeBron, and AD.
yeah. I like
That's
that
good.
lineup a lot. I like that lineup a lot.
Yeah.
Embiid, yeah, like I said, I'm ready. We just saw Embiid get benched in his Germany game. Like you saw, he got benched in his Germany game. Like he's been looking really bad. So it's like you might as well go with AD and bring Embiid off the bench, and Bam. I guess you can bring Bam off the bench too if you really want to get versatile. But yeah,
Got Tatum off the bench, still have
Tatum
Drew
off the
Holiday.
bench. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at HoopsWorld0. Let us know in the comments if you guys think, what are your lineups for Team USA with KD coming back, and also what are your predictions? Do you think USA is going to win gold, or do you think they're going to ultimately fail? Let us know. Appreciate you guys so much. Hit that like button. We'll be back.